Guests today are Circle Theater Artistic Director Ashley White and Taylor Staniforth, Director of Marketing here. So ladies, tell us about your nonprofit and your respective roles here.
Yeah, so we are here at Circle Theater. We are in our 42nd season. Mm-hmm. We open our first show here in about 2 weeks. And we focus on engaging the community through art and theater and storytelling.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And this is your first full season where you got to choose the program, right? So this is all you,
it is.
Right? So congratulations.
Well, it's
on
all
that.
me and a wonderful team.
And a team, of course. But you get to choose a lot of these programs this year. It's your vision, I should say. Yeah. Taylor, tell us about Artemisia.
Artemisia is a beautiful, heart-wrenching piece. It is about the Italian painter, Artemisia Gentileschi, who was painting in the 17th century. Her work has had like a huge resurgence lately because they have found pieces that were misattributed to other artists, and we've just lost her name for so long because women were not painting during that time, certainly not as famous painters, but she was a genius, and at the time her work was so revered, and so we're really excited that it's coming back. Lauren Gunderson has written this piece, and it is so unique because it takes place in the 1600 to 1650s, but they're talking the way that we talk. It's very edgy, it's very relatable. It is a relationship piece about her life and the things that have happened to her. It's also about the difficulties that she's overcome and continued to move forward and become, she was already like a genius painter by 17 years old. And then she had kind of this really hard life. And each time that something happened to her, she just adapted to it and kept going and became more and more well-known and famous and appreciated during that time.
The last time we chatted, Ashley, for an article, we mentioned that COVID gave a lot of us the habit of staying home, and I know that bars and restaurants and cultural institutions are on the same boat of trying to get people out again. I think it's just a fact. So how is Circle Theater re-engaging audiences and drawing new folks out who maybe are getting used to staying home and watching Netflix?
We're trying.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, we talk a lot in the theater world about if you build it, they will come. Wonderful old quote. And to me, investing in community is very, very important for not just the viability of an artistic organization, but for the vulnerability of art itself, right? And so we have been installing a lot of new programs, many headed up by Taylor that we can talk about for engaging the community, trying to make more unique experiences similar to this immersive vibe that we're giving away with Artemisia. We've also got different events we're having in the space. We're going out and getting into different spaces as well. So do you want to talk about some of that?
Yeah, one of our favorite events that we've started is a little wine night that we do before a couple of the shows.
I'm in.
Yes, that's right. We're going to do another one featuring fully Italian wines for this one, and that'll be on February 9th. And we really invite the community to come beforehand. And what we found is that we can get to know our patrons a little bit better, and that draws a crowd of all ages.
One final question. So we can try to convert some people to theater, right? There's a lot of activities people can do. They can go to art galleries, they can go to the symphony, stand-up comedy, live music, X, Y, and Z. What is it about theater that's you two have dedicated your life to this? What is it about this specific art form that makes it so enjoyable or pleasurable for you?
There's nothing like it. Storytelling is the oldest living art form, right? As soon as we could communicate with other people, we were telling stories. And it's one thing that really just kind of transcends any sort of boundary that you can think of. This is a little bit of a tangent, but I was in Costa Rica last summer, and there was a performance that happened on the beach with these dancers, and they came and they danced and they told these stories, and it was just stunningly beautiful and wonderfully Costa Rican. But what really got me, like I kind of teared up a little bit, was that it was story and it was heart. And that is like, there's a universal language in that and relating human to human about the human experience that really can't be replicated behind a screen, and it can't be replicated in any other ways. And so it's really special. And when it's right, it's right.
Awesome. Okay, cool. You want to give your little thought on that?
I think that's absolutely what it is. I think it's also a way to learn about other people's stories. That's how we make our community more connected. We tell stories of our community. different perspectives from different people and different walks of life. So we have done, we have done stories about the mountaintop, about Martin Luther King. We have done stories, we've done fences. We've done Artemisia, which is all the way in Italy. We have done, I'm trying to think of other wonderful stories that are just not the story
It takes us out of our normal lives, right?
It does, it does. But it also makes our community understand, and I think build empathy and build understanding for each other's experiences, and we love sharing that.
It asks questions.
It asks questions. And also, sometimes it's just a really good time.
Yeah.
And so we...
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's all a really good time, but like...
All of that. Social media, where can folks follow Circle Theater?
You type Circle Theater in anywhere, you're gonna find us.
Okay.
We're on Instagram.
R-E.
We are on Facebook. R-E.
Yes.
And we have a new TikTok, so we're all very proud of this new TikTok. So please follow us on TikTok, and we'd love to engage with you there. You can message us, tell us what you want to see. Is there more behind the scenes stuff you want to see? And we also do giveaways and discounts on our social media. So at Circle Theater is where you're going to find us.
Okay. And then for anyone who's not social media inclined, they can also sign up for a newsletter on our website, and we'll email them all of our updates as well.
Lots of ways to stay in touch with Circle Theater. Ashley and Taylor, it's been fun getting to know you in this incredible institution. Is it 42 years?
42 years.
And counting.
Yeah.
And counting.
Thanks for getting us up to date. And have a great year.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We're excited.
Thank you.
Yay!